to another video. My name is Shequita Raquel, Beauty and the Queen here on Queen TV. Over here we do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content via vlogs. So if that's all things that you're into, then please consider subscribing and clicking the bell to be notified each and every time I upload a video. So on today's video, per the title, we're going to be playing in makeup again. Thank you and shout out to everyone. I have some new subscribers. Thank you so much for finding me pleasant enough, a little smidget of a ratchet enough for you to watch. So on today we're gonna be playing in Sephora's makeup. The products that I brought was their Best Skin Ever foundation, the Best Skin Ever concealer, and then of course my favorite, the Micro Smooth Powder. So I just wanted to film me using that. I've already used it before, but I've never filmed it here on YouTube. Also, make sure you're following me on my social media platforms where I'll be posting like a mini tutorial on there, you know what I'm saying? But of course I won't be giving my feedback, but on here I will. So I won't hold you guys long. Let's get started with the video. Okay, you guys, so we're gonna go ahead and dive right in. For primer, I'm going to be using the One Size Beauty Secure the Sweat primer. If you've watched any of my recent makeup videos, if not, make sure you check them out after this one. I do like this one. I really like it in combination with the Milk makeup, the new matte Milk makeup. I think it's called the Pore Eclipse. I like it in combination with that. But this one I do like in essence that it gives me a nice blur effect to my makeup. So I do feel like if you have large pores or your skin is very textured, maybe give this a try and it may work out for you. Again, I always suggest everyone to just give things a try. Next, we are getting ready to go in with the Best Skin Ever. And I am in the shade 61P. So I'm just going to give this a good shaking. And I am going to apply the foundation with the Real Techniques buffing brush. I don't think I ever tell y'all what brushes I'm using. I need to get very good about doing that very quick. My apologies, but I like to put it on the back of my hand. As you can see, it's a nice, beautiful, rich brown color. It on the back of my hand as such, and then apply. It does have a good amount of coverage. I'm not sure, is this full coverage? So this is medium buildable coverage for the look of naturally perfected skin. Thus the name Best Skin Ever. And like, look at it, Best Skin Ever, thus the name. I'm gonna go into the Best Skin Ever concealer. Okay, so these are the concealers. If you watched my last video, then you already saw these. And the shades that I got was 56.5P and then 53.5N. I like to go in with a lighter, then a darker concealer. So you guys, if you remember on my video, I believe it was with the Makeup by Mario foundation, I had got too lighter of a shade. So that shade that I used in that video I kept, but the even lighter one, I went and I swapped it out and I got the 56.5P. So I'm going to go in with the darker one first, which is the 56.5P. Under my eyes. And this concealer, it does say that it is full coverage multi-use concealer with natural finish, longwear, and anti-pollution. So it is considered to be full coverage. I'm gonna let this dry down. In the meantime, so this is the product that I got from the Sephora VIB sale, the Fenty Cheeks Out bronzer, the cream bronzer, and I had got the shade, I think it was 6 Chocolate. that one, it was nice, and when I did the editing, I did see the color a little bit, but I still wasn't perfectly pleased with it. So I went and swapped it out for Toffee Tease number 7. I'm just gonna apply it to where I will contour at regularly, which are like on my temples. And as you can see now, you can see this color a whole lot better than you did chocolate. Next, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Go ahead and set the creams on my face. I am going to go ahead and start blending out. I like to start with the concealer first, and then I'll just go and kind of like interchangeably go in with my foundation brush and blend out the areas, the edges of each product, just to make sure everything is blended cohesively. And this is the part where I'm gonna just take the bottom of my sponge and blend right in between that contour and concealer, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. And I like to go right in between. Then I'm going to go in with the foundation brush, and then I'm just going to kind of like blend up in this area just to make sure everything is well blended. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and set the concealer, and for that I'm going to use my tried and true right now, the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder in the shade medium to deep, and I am going to go ahead and set under my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to go on top of that Laura Mercier powder, because like my concealers, I like to do my powders dark then light. So then I like to set first with my darker powder and then set on top of that with a lighter powder, just to give me that gradual brightness under the eye. Okay, so I know I look very crazy, very scurry, very ghostly, but hold on. I used the Airspun translucent powder to set on top of that Laura Mercier powder, and that's just gonna help me have that nice lighter under eye. Next, I'm going to go use my Morphe Glamour bronzer in the shade Prodigy. I'm just going to set that bronzer. I'm just going to go right on top. I just love this bronzer because it's not too red, but you still can see it. It has like a neutral, it still has a red tone, but it's not like really red, because whenever I use the Fenty Beauty, excuse me, whenever I use the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy, I think, is because I have that in my collection also. That one is really red. Like, I could use that as a blush. This one is a little bit more neutral. Next, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my nose. And I'm going to clean it up with the Patrick Star One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base Foundation Powder. I have the shade Deep 4, which looks like that. I like to use this shade to clean up my nose because it's not too dark, it's not too red. It's like just right for cleaning up my nose. Because with the white on it, it makes it look as if like my nose is too wide. But as you can see with this, it kind of slenders it, kind of gives it a little shape. And I like to take it inside of my brow. It just gives it a nice professional look, in my opinion. And with this same powder, I am going to go ahead and set the other areas of my face that I haven't yet set. And then the Micro Smooth powder is just going to bring it on home for me. Okay, so now for the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, I'm using the shade 75 Hazelnut. I'm not gonna use my new one because I still got a lot of this one, as you can see. So I'm just gonna swipe in my brush really good and then just dust over my face, and this just marries everything together for me. Like, The day I started using this was literally the day I stepped my game up makeup wise. I'm telling you, man. This is like the MAC, I think it's the matte mineralized skin finish. That's basically what this is. Maybe a little maybe a little cheaper. And then I like to lightly go under my eyes, just lightly. One swipe, we done. And around my mouth, and I just like to buffer it in. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray my face and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, what do you think? Okay, I'll wait. I know you like it. So I am pleased with the foundation. The foundation really packs some coverage. As you can see, that is medium coverage and the concealer is full coverage. So Sephora is really doing a thing when it comes to their brand foundation and concealers. And you guys already knew prior to how I feel about the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. The Sephora foundation it performed beautifully. The concealer performed beautifully. I was not sure about it when I first tried the Sephora concealer, but it came out so nice, you guys. And I really love the way everything looks as a whole. It looks nice and it complements the rest of the products that I regularly use very well, which means a lot to me because I don't want to have to switch up anything just to make it work. Some products, if you've been planning makeup for a while, then you know. If you know, you know. But for those who do not know, sometimes in some brands does not work well with stuff that you regularly like to use, and you don't want to have to buy a full face of that product in order to make it, or a full face of that brand to make it work. I was going to get the foundation powder, however they did not have any in my shade, and I really wanted to get some blushes, but by the time I kind of was interested in the blushes, a lot of the shades that I was interested in, they were out of. So eventually I want to go back and get some more items from Sephora, like maybe like a lip liner, maybe some mascara, maybe a lip liner, eyeliner, mascara. They have lashes, brushes. So maybe one day I'll do like a full face of Sephora. If you're interested, then go ahead and show this video lots of love. That way I can go ahead and start purchasing the things that I need to create that video or to create a full face. And I really love my lip combo. Now it's not Sephora, but I am using the Juvia's Place Luxe liner in the shade Brownie, which looks like this. Very nice. I love the pigmentation of the liner, like. And then what I did was I paired that liner with, this is the Morphe, I don't know if it's a matte lipstick or what they call it, because it doesn't say at the bottom, but it's like a liquid lipstick and it looks like this, and it's matte. It's in the frosted, whenever it's in the frosted glass, I believe with Morphe it is matte, and this is in the shade True Story. So I paired both of these. My lips don't look too matte, but they look nice, you know what I'm saying? So I really feel like it complemented the look well. The lashes, I'm wearing more of a fluffy lash, which I'm kind of here for, with the short hair, fluffy lashes, long nails. Like, it's giving me grown woman vibe. I feel that my 30s is gonna be my best decade. I don't know why I feel that way. I've been waiting to turn 30. I'll be 32 in August, and I just feel like 30s is gonna be the reinvention of Shequita Raquel. Period. You wait and see, okay? This is a declaration. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, you already know what to do. Thumbs up this video, subscribe. You made it this far, okay? Thank you kindly. Thank you, hallelujah. Subscribe and click the bell notification to be notified each and every time I upload a video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next video. Deuces. Bye.